I think this is the last video I'll do for tonight. Yeah. Make some videos some other time. Of this book. The Quran says, what? So, which you can buy on Amazon. And being that it's an ebook, it's a work in progress. Work in process? Work in progress? Yeah. So I'll keep on adding to it. I could publish more books like it, but I thought, no, I think I'll just add more. When a Muslim sees this video, adds comments to it, it'll probably go into it. Yeah. So if you're Muslim and you're watching this video, really think, because it'll probably become a part of this book. Okay? Anyway, when I read my words, I'll be using this side of my face, Muslims, this side of my face. Yeah, okay. And being that this video will probably be pulled off, I'll be concentrating more on this video here to make it my own. Yeah, so I'll continue here. So, alright. Have you heard of Bible codes? Yes. Well, let me tell you this. They have been put by Masons of the past to carry out an agenda of the future. All codes. Masons wrote the Bible? Masons wrote the Torah? It's the Torah that the Bible codes all reside in. Now it will be so difficult for a person to get an app for the Quranic codes. Why? Because of what it holds. You sure it's not because a goat ate away a part of it? Or do you not believe that part of the hadith that has Aisha saying that? You know? You need to be a level 33 degree Mason before you can even have access to such material or detail. What? A goat was a 33 degree Mason. That's not level. What? Mason eating away a part of the Quran, and that is why there are no Quran codes? You sure about that? So all of what you wrote goes to the crapper. What I write? All I do mostly is use the Socratic method by asking Muslims questions, which eventually become a book on how they responded to those questions. So, are you saying the Muslims in my books are wrong? Time will show you how foolish you have been in cherry-picking verses. Oh, I get it. Kill and be killed in the cause of Allah is contradicted by other parts of the Quran, true? Quote, no bearer of burdens can bear the burden of another means in other parts of the Quran that they can. And that is why Jews and Christians are going to be scapegoats of really evil Muslims who have sins as heavy as mountains. True? But if so, then aren't you admitting that Islam is self-contradictory? You understand very little of past tense and future tense. You hope. Oh, don't tell me. But Jews and Christians becoming scapegoats in hell for really evil Muslims who have sins as heavy as mountains takes place in the past and not in the future? You sure about that? If there were 12 disciples, then why did only 4 make it to the Canaan? I think he means the canon. What does that mean? Was Paul even a disciple? No. Not an apostle or a disciple. So, Saint Barnabas could be both. Have you read his disciples? I think have I read his epistle? Have you read his disciple? Don't you mean apostle? What? I think he means epistle. Maybe the epistle of Barnabas or something like that. Some apocryphal thing, I guess, maybe. Chapter 30 is regarding what the signs have, what they have had. Chapter 3, Chapter 2, Chapter 19, and so many others like that. Learn context. Context of what? What book are you talking about for chapters 3, 2, and 19? Always something you have failed in. Always something you have failed in. If you mean reading minds to find out what you mean I'm failing in, then you are probably right. I remember where I met you last now. Good. By the way, this is my second account. Okay, well, now Nyezmar is my first account. My last account got compromised. Forgot your password? That has happened to me. Those who come upon my YouTube accounts where I forgot my password probably think Muslims found me and ended up putting my head on my patootie with chance of Allah is greater going on about it. I had too many eyes on me and grew really fast to a point I couldn't keep up with the 200 to 300 notifications a day. You must have been saying some things that meant a lot. If true, that's hopeful. What did they get me on? Spamming allegedly, which it was a lie. It was a lie too. Oh, they pulled your account off. That's not good. Do you know Christian Prince and Ahmad's Quran 5? Muslims pulled them off a lot, claiming them to be haters and racists, even though the both of them are Arabs. I'm not for pulling YouTube accounts off of the internet, even if they are ISIS members. To me, freedom of speech is highly important. It means a lot to me. It's like the most important thing on the planet. By the way, I seek out ISIS members on the net. It's hard to tell if I find them, though, due to Takia, etc. You really need to work hard with me. You are not going to be able to get verses of the Quran out of context without me giving you a reality slap. Well, good. I hope you're right. Besides ISIS members, I seek out intelligent Muslims. The last intelligent Muslim I met was Ahmed. He is a Shabir Ali follower, or so it seemed. Shabir Ali is a great apologist for Islam, the greatest that I'm aware of. However, Ali can only attack the book before scriptures, the Bible, that the Quran says it confirms as his only way of defending Islam. How attacking the credibility of a book means your book, your religious book, is true, while at the same time having your holy book saying it confirms the book you are attacking is a bit baffling to me. But hey, that's Shabir Ali's modus operandi. That is his modus of operation, that's what I say. Go through the pages of the link I showed you. Covers numerology in detail. This is a fact about all scriptures. I would if I was into numerology, but I'm not. To me, coincidences can be the hand of God, or they can be coincidences. Here, you want to see me explaining what I went through with a coincidence? Or was it the hand of God? Let me check this out and give them this video here. Show them the video, and that's the link here. Oh, another Muslim jumps in and says this, sorry, give me the full quote. And that gets the guy I was talking to saying, don't entertain him. He will bring things out of context. How did I take Quran 98:6 out of context? You presented Quran 98:1 through 6, and it still seemed to be saying that non-Muslims are the worst of creation. How is Quran 98:6 not saying that with Quran 98:1 through 5? How can you understand a book? Depends on the book, true? To really understand the book, one must understand the author. Let's take his books. He is alleged author who has written a book from his experiences living in a so-called Muslim country where what he learned had little to do with Islam but culture. Are you talking about me? Where did I say I lived in a Muslim country? Similar to what stopped Winston Churchill becoming a Muslim and his experiences in Yemen or somewhere. I'm like Winston Churchill. Minus the bulldog fat exterior. That would be bad because... Why would that be bad? As people who know anything about Churchill will know, he is a Freemason and a 33-degree one. And you see him do the hidden hand in the lot of his poses. And you think I'm a Freemason? What? Well, if Churchill was a Freemason, how does that mean he was wrong in trying to stop Hitler? Was it because Hitler was for killing Jews, and in Islam killing Jews is a good thing? Is that it? This guy basically claims to have read the Quran, but every time I have bumped into him, more and more I learn how he picks verses to suit his evil cause. And he says I said I was in the Middle East and stuff. Okay, he's trying to make me out to be a liar. I never said that. Never. Man. Okay, I've got to hurry up here. I'm almost done here. Okay. Yeah. Well, what does kill and be killed in the cause of Allah or experience painful doom mean to you? I bet you'll say that really means to avoid another helping of cake. True? That kill and be killed is just inner struggle. True? Well, how can you be sure? So basically, his book also has a Muslim monster in it. Oh, are you talking about the Wrath of Ramadan? It's not a Muslim. It's actually a science fiction metaphor for Islam in general, for it forces the native inhabitants of a planet to face in a specific direction so it can feed off their life forces twice a day, or risk having one of their cities destroyed in Godzilla-like fashion, i.e. terrorism. That book alone will come to haunt him, or warn people and give people an idea of how to fight Islam. I do not take it lightly if a Muslim or non-Muslim uses the Quran out of context. Me neither. Thus, how have I ever taken the Quran out of context? I presented the Quran 98.6 of why the Quran says non-Muslims are the worst of creation, and you present scriptures before it that supposedly contradict what I say about Quran 98.6. Well, if so, how did you contradict what I say and prove that I was taking Quran 96, quote, out of context, unquote? Who is the one doing taqiyya? Line for Allah here. You know something? I better quit here. Yeah, I'll stop here. Bye.